If you are an average Joe or Jane, you store your riches at the bank. That way, the cash is safe and you get to earn interest on your savings. However, you may have noticed that billionaires are slightly different than us. And so are their investment practices. Where do billionaires keep their money? You are about to find out. Before we begin, we would like to ask you to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest notifications from our channel. Now let's begin. Banks. Billionaires do keep some of their money in banks. A bank can protect their money and make it available to them when they need it. Furthermore, because they control a large sum of money, you would anticipate the interest on the money in their bank accounts to be higher than for individuals with regular sums of money in their accounts. While banks provide a safe refuge for billionaires' money, it's important to highlight that they don't keep all of their money in banks. Instead, they invest their money in enterprises, stocks, and digital assets, among other things. Art. Investing in art is a tricky enterprise that demands practice, confidence, and patience. Returns aren't always assured, and even when they are, they can take a decade or more. Nonetheless, some billionaires use this medium as a store of value regularly. They purchase artwork from up-and-coming artists who will be high in demand as their careers progress. However, most art investors are unsuccessful in forecasting which artists would become famous. As a result, billionaire art investors frequently purchase pieces of art that they have already shown their worth. Picasso and Van Gogh, for example, will always command high prices. Thus, some of these wealthy individuals purchase masterpieces as a strategy to maintain their wealth and store value. For some, this is the end of their art investment. In contrast, others take a hybrid strategy, purchasing incredibly pricey paintings from well-known artists and collecting pieces from lesser-known creators who may one day provide a return on investment. Cryptocurrency. Bitcoin and Ethereum have attracted the attentions of billionaires such as Jack Ma, Jack Dorsey, Elon Musk, and others. These business giants have benefited from advances in technology, and you can bet on your last dollar they are not going to miss out on the crypto craze. When Tesla sold some of its $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin holdings, it realized a staggering profit of $101 million. With such a large profit margin generated by a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, it's easy to see why billionaires prefer to retain their money in digital currencies rather than fiat, which is prone to inflation. Stocks. Billionaires who aren't interested in cryptocurrencies invest in the stock market, which can include a brokerage account, 401ks, and IRAs, as well as individual company stocks. Stocks worth millions of dollars are owned by billionaires including Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Jack Ma, and Elon Musk. Of course, when they sell the stock at the correct time, they make money, which adds to their overall wealth. Corporate bonds. Because bonds act differently than stocks, the world's wealthiest people frequently invest in corporate bonds. Bonds are simply loans that firms take out to obtain capital, and bondholders profit from the interest paid on these loans. The underlying financial situation of the entity issuing the bond determines the bond's quality. The company's credit rating, as with any financing transaction, is critical in establishing the level of risk. Due to the additional risk, bonds issued by corporations with less favorable credit histories pay more interest to bondholders. Companies with solid credit ratings, on the other hand, offer their bonds at much lower interest rates. Most crucially, bonds are senior to equity in a company's capital structure, meaning that if something catastrophic occurred, bondholders would be paid first. Instead of purchasing Apple stock, a billionaire might buy Apple bonds, which provide a guaranteed return every 6 months or so. Diversified index funds. If you're looking for a way to diversify your portfolio, index funds are a great place to start. These products are made up of securities based on significant indexes such as the S&P 500. Investors buy shares in the fund, which instantly diversifies their portfolio. Each fund share is made up of dozens, if not hundreds, of equities. Index funds shares vary in value in tandem with the underlying index. Although most investors seem unconcerned about this because the market has, for the most part, gone higher over time, there is a general sense of confidence in the promise of long-term gains. If you don't know what you're doing regarding investing, Warren Buffett famously said that the best place to park your money is in the S&P 500, which is essentially a bet on America's best corporations. Gold. Gold has been used to store wealth for millennia. Gold has traditionally been seen as intrinsically precious, and it has a lower correlation with the stock market than most popular headline names, such as FAANG stocks. Certain millionaires purchase gold bars, coins, bullion, and jewelry. Others choose for gold-related investments that do not require the precious metal to be accepted and stored. Shares of mining firms, gold certificates, exchange-traded instruments, gold options, forwards, and futures are only a few examples of gold-related assets that billionaires store their wealth. Real estate. Buying real estate is one of the most common ways for billionaires to store their riches, and many of them have an extensive portfolio of properties. Residential properties, commercial ventures, and industrial facilities may all fall under this category. These investments have the potential to generate money as well as provide tax benefits in each scenario. Though no investment is without risk, many types of real estate are considered to be relatively safe. Property ownership can almost pay for itself through tax benefits if the market appreciates over time. This does not apply to highly speculative real estate projects and developments without regard for location or timing. Real estate returns, like any other investment, are solely based on the asset's quality. How do billionaires access their money? Billionaires control vast sums of money. They have a plethora of possessions valued in their millions or billions of dollars and are well known for their lavish lifestyle. Have you ever wondered if these fascinating people have access to their vast sums of money? It all depends on how these millionaires decide to spend their money. You'd expect them to have access to their money if it's all in cash. If the money is in the form of an investment, however, they will have to sell before accessing it. What sets billionaires apart? Rather than squandering their money on frills, prudent billionaires look for ways to increase their riches. They achieve this by investing a significant portion of their assets to generate large profits. Elon Musk, for example, does not have all of his chips in Tesla stock. He's divided them up between SpaceX and Neuralink. Billionaires don't save money. Instead, they invest it. It's worth nothing that most billionaires don't have the mindset that some of us possess. Rather than depositing their billions in banks, they wisely invest them in increasing their riches. It's no surprise that these people are getting richer by the day. While these options provide billionaires with a haven for a portion of their riches, it isn't all good news. The disadvantage of these investments is that they have lower returns due to lower risk. There is concern that the return will not keep pace with inflation, reducing purchasing power over time. Balance is critical for conserving wealth while minimizing the danger of capital loss. That is why, in addition to other, safer asset types, billionaires have large sums invested in their own company stocks. This brings our video to an end. We hope you liked it. If so, don't forget to like and share the video and stay tuned for further. Do you think you, as a regular investor, can learn anything from billionaire investors? Do let us know in the comments. We will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.